Hey there, Odoo users. Today I'm going to be showing you a really great tip in Odoo version 17. The tip that I'm going to be showing you is how you'll be able to create recurring activities. So automatically we'll be able to have the system generate an additional activity each time you mark your existing activity as done. So we'll jump right into this. We're going to go to the CRM app. We're going to go to configuration and activity types. I just created one. And all I did was I added a name to it, and then I adjusted the chaining type to trigger next activity. This is what will allow you to have the system to automatically create that next activity or trigger that next activity. And right here, you can trigger any type of activity that's previously created here in this activity types selection. So we're going to add this existing one that we're looking at here, which is the weekly customer follow-up. What I'd like to do here is use this activity on the CRM. So for any lead, we're going to do a weekly follow-up with that customer. So we have that selected here. You can specify an email template that you would like to add, but in this case I'm not going to add anything. And then importantly here, you can specify the timeline. So we're going to schedule this activity to be created 1 week after the previous activity deadline. And so basically that's it for the setup. So we'll go ahead and save that. Another thing to note is that you can also adjust between after the completion date or after the previous activity deadline. So if you want to go ahead and mark it done, then it will create a scheduled activity 7 days after the completion date that's listed. Or if you select after previous activity deadline, it'll create an activity 7 days after the deadline that was specified on that previous activity. So I'll leave it as the activity deadline. And then we'll save that. And then so we'll go to our CRM lead. I'll go to an existing lead right here, create that activity. We are going to adjust it to the activity type that we specified. Summary, customer follow-up. Due date is, let's go for the 18th. And then we can see here that the assigned to is automatically being entered as the user I'm logged into. I'm logged in as Odoo bot. We can schedule this, and then we can see here that it is being marked as overdue because I set the deadline to a previous date compared to today's date. And then I'm going to mark as done. I will point out that with this feature enabled, you only have one option. You can only complete this activity and schedule next, which will then prompt the creation of the next scheduled activity. So I will click done, schedule next, and just like that, a new activity is created with the same activity type as the old activity that we just completed. And it will assign it to the person who marked it as done automatically. And so that's basically it for the setup. It's a really powerful tool to automate these activities, to really keep both yourself and your organization up to track and on time with those deadlines. And that's basically it. If you have any questions or concerns, we'd be more than happy to assist. Thanks so much for watching.